24 hours in a day, and I get to do math, hey hooray. Y equals mx plus b with Mr. Ng, we're making history. Pythagoras, Euclid, and Gauss learn the math and you'll become the boss.
Hey CVA students, I'm not telling you it's going to be easy, I'm telling you it's going to be worth it. I'm telling you it's going to be hard, but it'll be worth it. Does that make sense? Alright, here we go. Grid view to navigate all the slides. And our game plans, week number 20, January 11th to January 15th, 2021. We're still in 211, factoring higher degree polynomials. Students will be able to factor higher degree polynomials in their skills practice packet. All my pictures are in the way. Basically, the reason why we factor is that we can take the zeros, those parentheses there, and then be able to graph it. Create a rough graph. All right. Room 902 news, grades and e-cadence. Remember, it's the official way you turn and get in work and the unofficial grade. So don't count on that one. Why? Because like my first assignments are not in there. And then Aries is the official grades. Remember, for late work, just because you turn in something after the due date doesn't mean I grade it. You have to go through that late work link. Khan Academy is coming up at the end of the month. So start getting your Khan Academy minutes in there. And if you need help, my office hours are every now Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 1 to 2 p.m. on Google Meets. If you have a class during both of those times, you can email me and we can set something up. And you can also click on this right there to go to the school tutors. Important announcement, next week there is no school next Monday on January 18th because we're observing Martin Luther King Jr.'s life and what he has accomplished for civil rights. So next week, your Week at a Glance number 21 will come out on Tuesday, January 19th. So we won't have class, but it'll just be, you can just watch this video and then you'll get all the information that you need. No other school news. What's our central question for week number 20? How do you factor higher degree polynomials? We'll have a warm-up later on in class. This week, you need to complete all the letters, F, G, and H. So basically this whole thing, and also those first assignments. If you've already done it, then you don't have to do it again. I'll show it to you in a different way as well. So here is a list of all the running assignments. Week number 19, you have the first assignments of the semester. Did this back in August. Again, if you've already completed in August and you had all 5 of those assignments done, then you are finished. You don't have to do anything. Do nothing, right? They're due in these Google Forms on this Google Doc here. If you're not sure if you've completed those, go ahead and just resubmit it. Don't email me and ask me. Just redo it again. Look through your Google Drive, and I'm sure it's in there somewhere. That's due this Wednesday by 3 p.m. Anything after that would be actually considered late, and I won't check it. Okay, although this is week number 20, I'm telling you the future assignment, we kind of turn in packets. Assignment 21.5 is going to be worth 3,000 points. It is all the letters A through H. 8 letters times 300 each, 2,400. And then you need to complete last year's quiz, LYQ, last year's quiz, and complete corrections. And remember, completing the last year's quiz is half the assignment. The other half is doing the correction. So let's go ahead and take a look at the skills practice, and then we'll talk about last year's quiz. So if I open this up here, remember, Xbox method worked all the time before, but now it doesn't. What I mean by that is there's different methods of factoring, so make sure you click on that factoring flowchart and have a copy of it, and that will totally help you know what type of factoring to do. And as I scroll through, remember I'm going to have these like introductory videos. Go ahead and watch the introductory videos. This one's a repeat, so you don't have to watch that one. But you don't need to copy those down. But the factoring flow chart, you should. Extra examples, you don't need to copy those down. That's just to kind of make sure you get the big idea. Remember, feel free. Oh, I'm missing a link here. Feel free if in the problems that you're doing, if you don't know how to do it, click on the video and just, like in class, just do it alongside with me. So C, D, E, that was last week's. This week's you have F, 2 introductory videos, cube roots, and then sum and difference of cubes. And I did a couple examples in that one. Then G, they are difference of squares. So just basically putting a b equals 0, or I call it a placeholder, in between there, so that it's A, B, and C. And then H is your last one. I know that I'm missing 2 letters there. Okay, so that is your skills practice. Let's take a look at your last year's quiz. All right, so here's last year's quiz. That's why it says last year's date. We took it on January 16, 2020. You're going to complete it like it was a real quiz. Remember, this is not counting as a quiz. It's just a worksheet. This is just a worksheet. You're doing the problems, 4 problems on the front, multiple choice, 4 problems on the back. And then you will click on this YouTube video solution right here. And you're going to use that as the answer key and grade yourself. So you'll write correct. Or if you miss a problem, don't just say, oh, I missed it. Redo the problem, all of the math on the side. Or you can do it in a different color if you have space over here. And then write a 1-sentence explanation of why you got it wrong. I used the wrong method of factoring. I was using grouping rather than I should have used Xbox. If you need a summary of that, there is a YouTube link right there. And remember, let's talk about, again, there's the office hours, there's my schedule. And again, please do not turn in a bunch of pictures, please. You will not be graded. It will be considered late. It's like a bunch of puzzle pieces. I can't see the picture. So what do? Create it, turn in one PDF. Some of you guys are doing, if I do like 3 things, that's fine if you have like 3 different PDFs. So whatever format you're using, remember if you're printing it and you're writing on it, you're taking a picture. If you're writing out on a regular piece of paper, again, label the paper, each page at the top, right? Skills practice 2.11a, 2.11b. Or if you're writing on the PDF, make sure you're not using your mouse. Again, I created this video to help you change all of your pictures into one PDF. And if you need some awesome student examples, you can take a look at this slide. Again, we're not turning in all of those. Formatting helps because I got my paycheck early, and then we'll be doing this warm-up later. Okay, you guys have a good week. See you guys. Bye.
24 hours in a day, and I get to do math, hey hooray. Y equals mx plus b with Mr. Ng, we're making history. Pythagoras, Euclid, and Gauss learn the math and you'll become the boss.